We're trying to think of a really whammo, grand slam, super memorable, blow 'em away couch gag.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 running gags that defined our childhood.
You better watch your back.
Really? 'Cause you should stop spending so much time on yours.
For this list, we'll be looking at the quotes, memorable jokes, and other running motifs from television shows that shaped our youth and still remain dear to our hearts. Which running gag from your youth do you still reference today? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Slap Bet. How I Met Your Mother. There are many ways one could settle a bet with a friend, but if you're a How I Met Your Mother fan, you might have been inspired to try Marshall and Barney's approach.
The ultimate wager, slap bet.
Oh, slap bet. We used to do those when I was a kid.
What the hell's a slap bet?
Whoever's right gets to slap the other person in the face as hard as they possibly can, but no rings.
In season 2, the friends established the slap bet while trying to uncover the reason for Robin's mysterious aversion to malls. Incidentally, the revelation leads to another beloved running gag. When Barney suffered from premature slapulation, he's offered an ultimatum.
Ooh, you go with the 10 now.
No way, why get 10 when you can get 5?
Yeah, but the constant fear of knowing that at any moment you could get slapped in the face would drive you crazy.
I'm gonna go with the 5 for eternity.
Good call.
Horrible call.
While we're not sure we agree with Barney's choice, at least this gives us this hilarious running gag. In the end, a total of 8 slaps were delivered by Marshall, and yet the joke never got stale. It also gave us this hilarious slap-in holiday classic.
You just got slapped across the face, my friend. You just got slapped. Yes, that really just happened.
Number 9. My leg! SpongeBob Squarepants. Whether you lightly graze your knee or full-on bash your shin, if you were a repeat visitor to Bikini Bottom, you might have been tempted to yell out,
My leg! My leg! My leg! My leg! My leg!
Whenever chaos bubbled up under the sea, we were practically guaranteed to hear those cries from somewhere in the thick of it all.
Why don't you toss the peasants a little something?
This brief soundbite, voiced by series writer and voice actor Doug Lawrence, has been heard countless times. And sure, they sometimes mix it up a bit, but they never stray too far and always reel it back to its hilariously painful origins.
My face! My face! Also my leg, but mostly my face!
Also, you know a standing joke is pretty iconic when it inspires the premise of an entire episode.
My leg! My leg! My leg! My leg! My leg!
Number 8. The Couch Gag The Simpsons. The couch gag from the end of The Simpsons opening credits is probably one of the best-known TV running jokes. Starting from its second episode, we've become accustomed to watching the family head toward their sofa and encounter any number of situations. And no doubt, we all have our favorites. Hardcore fans will notice that some are recycled, but there are plenty of new ones to look out for all the time, especially during holiday specials or milestone episodes. In recent years, they've even invited outside talent like Banksy, Guillermo del Toro, Eric Goldberg, and others to spice things up. Even after several decades and countless variations, this gag remains fun and fresh. Number 7. The many Michelle Tanner catchphrases. Full House. Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen were just 9 months old when they started playing the adorable youngest member of the Tanner family, Michelle. Audiences got to watch her grow up and accumulate a series of hilarious catchphrases that we're still quoting today. When things don't quite go our way, you'll likely hear us declaring,
nuts.
When we spot trouble brewing, we can't help but say,
You're in big trouble, mister.
Also, when we want to emphasize our derision, we tack on an "oh please." And of course, when we want someone to know we're on board, we hit them with the "oh."
You got it, dude.
Number 6, Jazz gets thrown out, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. In one of the funniest recurring bits from the show, we see Uncle Phil quite literally throwing Will's friend Jazz out of their house. And given that Jazz and the Bankses didn't always see eye to eye, it happened often. Heck, even other characters took a shot at giving him the boot. Jeffrey Allen Towns, aka DJ Jazzy Jeff, revealed that they retook the shot so many times that he ended up covered in bruises. So they decided to reuse the same clip throughout the series. Ever notice that he's almost always wearing the same shirt in the episodes where he gets chucked out?
That's the reason why they started using the same shot. And then that became a thing, that every time I walked into a scene and I had that shirt on, the audience kind of knew what was coming up.
And we just thought he was really into its bold pattern.
I brought this on myself.
Man, Uncle Phil, you beat your own record by like 10 feet.
Number 5, That's What She Said, The Office. Growing up, perhaps nothing was funnier than hearing an accidental innuendo and tagging on a "that's what she said."
That's what she said.
And if you grew up watching The Office, you, like Michael Scott, probably looked for any occasion to say it. Although, unlike Michael, hopefully you were better at reading the room and knowing when to hold back.
And you were directly under her the entire time. That's what she said. Excuse me?
That's what she said.
The gag made its way around Dunder Mifflin. Soon enough, other staff members were saying it too. Even David Brent from the UK version got in on the joke.
Comedy is a place where the mind goes to tickle itself. That's what she said.
And sometimes, Michael even set himself up. There are so many memorable variations that fitting them all in would be too hard. That's what she said. Yes, we went there.
I can't believe you came. That's what she said.
Number 4, Spencer's Accidental Fires, iCarly. Let us start by saying, do not try this at home. Although we're not really sure what this is, Carly's big bro had an unexplainable talent for setting things on fire.
The fire department sent us a letter saying we've reached our maximum number of calls for the year. So I bought this.
Nice! And nothing, no matter how inflammable you might think it is, nothing was safe in his clutches. Remember when he accidentally burned down Carly's bedroom on her birthday? How about the time he fixed a drum set only for one of the cymbals to catch fire?
How could that even happen?
Also, did you know desk bells could burn? We didn't. And we'll never understand how he turned a fire extinguisher into a fire lighter.
Point the nozzle suchly and calmly squeeze this metal.
The man is a walking flamethrower. Number 3, oh snap! That's So Raven. Raven was prone to getting caught in a multitude of sticky situations. Fortunately, she had the perfect snappy catchphrase for those times.
This whole psychic thing was a setup just to make me look bad.
You got me.
Or maybe that's what you want me to think.
Oh, snap, you got me again.
While we typically don't find ourselves imbued in this much chaos as she does, there's no denying that we've all had our own oh snap moments.
I forgot my tuna.
Here I am, baby. I got your formula. Where's everybody? Oh, cool.
Dad, maybe we should... Oh, snap?
Much like the teen psychic, we find that we can whip out this catchphrase for a plethora of occasions. Indeed, we have actress Raven Simone to thank for it, who alongside Ya Nasty, improvised this iconic quote.
On top of old Okie. Oh, snap, for real?
In fact, it was such a quintessential part of the character that it even made a comeback in the spin-off series Raven's Home.
Miss Baxter, may I have a word?
Mom? Oh, snap!
Number 2. Burn, That 70s Show. With not a thing to do, the That 70s Show crew would often sit around trading insults, pulling pranks, and getting up to all sorts of hijinks. They often voiced appreciation for a particularly good zinger by yelling, "Burn!" It was usually Kelso who called out the catchphrase, even when he was the butt of the joke. And who could forget the time he delivered a string of burns to all of his friends, and even Eric's parents.
Burn! 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 Burn!
Needless to say, we were more than happy to adopt the quote for our own teenhood shenanigans, and we occasionally bust it out in adulthood too. It's such a classic that it works in any decade. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. There go Ron's pants again, Kim Possible. Audiences became quite acquainted with his colorful collection of drawers.
1 tube of nanotronium, a booyah.
Nice move.
And best of all, I didn't lose my... Oh man, what is the deal?
The Feeney Call, Boy Meets World. Eric had a unique way to summon his mentor and neighbor.
I love the Feeney Call.
I had a feeling you'd feel that way, so I have this made for you.
Hug me, brother! Drake and Josh. We dedicate this to all siblings who lived with Drake and Josh fans.
He's gonna be my...
Hug me, brother!
Who loves orange soda? Keenan and Kel. Say it with them.
Who loves orange soda? Kel loves orange soda.
Eagle, Scrubs. An ad-lib by Zach Braff became one of the series' most loved running gags.
Never stop spinning me!
Eagle!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. How you doing? Friends. Joey Tribbiani might not be the most wisdomous member of the gang, but that doesn't mean he never taught us anything.
Oh, no, 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 no! How you doing? What? How you doing? Damn it, Carl. Go wait in the hall.
This ladies' man has more than anyone's fair share of luck in the romance department. And believe us, we're taking notes. Whenever someone catches his eyes, he utters those 3 magic words, and more often than not, he sweeps them off their feet.
Oh, what I do is I look a woman up and down and I say, "Hey, how you doing?"
He's even tried it on his friends to varying results. It's simple, to the point, and based on Joey's dating history, clearly has a decent success record. We imagine it's a pretty effective way to woo any Friends fan. And don't pretend you haven't tried it.
If you just tell me what I did wrong, I would love to work on it and come back and try it again for you. And also, how you doing?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.